What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another UGG VR video. Today we're going to be talking about flying dinosaurs. We're going to be talking about what they look like, what the map's going to look like, and what the mechanics are going to look like. Now, all this information I'm about to give you is going to be from the official UGG Discord server. I didn't make any of this up. These aren't any AI pictures. These are all official pictures. Alright, I know you guys didn't order a Yappuccino, so I'll make this quick. Every Wednesday on my community tab, I give away one of these bundles. All you have to do to enter is comment down your Meta Quest username so I can send you the Meta Cash as soon as you win. Enough yapping, let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, we are the official news source for Chubbier Snail, so that's all I'm gonna say. I guess it adds some prestige to the news, but obviously I'm mostly joking. But hey, what up, Chubbier Snail, if you're watching this? Alright, I thought what better place to talk about the flying dinosaurs than all the way up here. I mean, one wrong move and I'm adding 5 minutes to my recording time. Here's what they're gonna look like, and this is from the official UGG Discord server. They leak everything to us. They want us to stay in the know. Honestly, I think it's good because it creates a lot of real hype for the updates because we know it's actually coming. It's not like a surprise every Thursday. So the point of this video is not to call anyone out or anything like that. I just want to give my audience the real information. I don't want anyone to be confused. So if I tell you anything for a fact today, it's either going to be from the UGG Discord server, the official UGG Discord server, or it's going to be from an admin in UGG called Blue Shell VR. Most of you probably already know who Blue Shell is. He's basically a regular on this channel, and me and him make videos about the upcoming updates and stuff that they haven't leaked yet. Since, you know, he's an admin, he's in the know, he even has his own cosmetic in this game. But enough glazing my sources. I'm just saying all this stuff comes from official UGG people. This isn't just like anything I thought of. And if it is like a theory of mine, I'll tell you. So here you go. Here are the official pictures of the upcoming flying dinosaurs coming to UGG. These are from the Discord server, and we haven't got an update to these pictures in a while, so you know, there could be some tweaks on the model. But when they come out, expect them to look something like that. So it'll be like a walking stance and a flying stance. And honestly, I think they blended a walking dinosaur with a flying dinosaur really well. Because obviously this dinosaur is going to have to do both. It just can't be flying the whole time. So honestly, I think this design looks really good. And if you look at this picture right here, there's like a little like rock structure or something. This is the theory. This isn't like from an admin or anything. So what I think that little structure thing looks like is either a little obstacle course, because you can see little circles that you're probably supposed to fly through for challenges. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people talking about that. I'm going to guess it's an obstacle course. I mean, I don't think anyone from my audience is going to know this, but if you know what Superman 64 is, it's a really old game and you're supposed to like fly through these loops as, well, you know, Superman. And this almost reminds me of some type of Superman 64 game mode, which would actually be really cool in UGG. It was really bad on like, you know, a handheld console, but on VR, that could be really cool. VR, you have the advantage of every game being, well, VR, interactive in real life. So dumb things on like a PlayStation or an Xbox would be cool in VR. I mean, shoot, they make games where you're just like grabbing things. So anyways, I want to clear that up real quickly. If you saw that picture, that's not what the flying dinosaurs are going to look like unless they get really lazy and just import that texture with wings on it. But we do have official concept art, so boom. Again, that's probably what they're going to look like. They look really cool. Again, I've glazed them enough, but they look really good. But that's not all the information I have on flying dinosaurs, so let's head over to, well, you can't see that, but let's head over there and talk about the map, what it is, and when it's coming out. Alright, and for this spot, I thought, you know, what better place to record than the old boneyard exit. So the information I'm about to give you now, we already went over in my last video with the admin. He's an admin, not a moderator. I know I called him a moderator in the title. I should have used admin. I mean, it probably would have got more clicks, but anyways, with the admin from UGG, we talked about what the flying dinosaur map is going to look like. And the craziest part is, he told me it's going to be a 2-story map. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm just going to relay all this information to you guys, but if you want to see him tell me that as like a source, you can go watch my old videos. Stay tuned to the end on this one, but I promise all this information I'm about to give you is from an official UGG admin. I feel like I've said this like 4 or 5 times already, but I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is real. I'm not making this up. This is what's actually coming to UGG. So anyways, he told me it was going to be a 2-story map, and a lot of you guys said it's probably going to be like a cave on the bottom, and then on the top is going to be like a mountaintop. I was literally just picturing like 2 layers of grass over each other. I don't know why. They're definitely going to put a lot more detail in it than that, but you know, nothing in this head. So he said the map is going to be 2 stories just so you have enough room to actually fly with your dinosaurs. So this makes me think it's not going to be a cave, because if you think about it, if it is a cave, you're not going to be able to fly up to that 2nd level, because, you know, caves usually have that thing that, you know, goes over you. So maybe it's going to be like mountains, kind of like the volcano area. It's going to have lowlands and highlands like on top of the mountain and, you know, the ground. That is my new theory on what this 2-story flying map is going to be, because I feel like you have to use the space. That's the whole point of it being 2 stories. And we did talk about it over there on top of the rock. But that weird like little structure thing in the concept art right there, I think that's going to be the map maybe. That's why I didn't want to say it up there as like a possibility. But if you think about it, those kind of look like mountains. And if those rings are supposed to be big enough to fly through, then that structure is pretty large. Now, this could just be like a little rock structure around the map, and it's not really going to have anything to do with it. They're just showing us what the map could look like. Or this is what the egg is going to look like. So every egg in the game has the same, well, egg shape. They just have different colors. But who knows? They could be trying something new with the flying dinosaurs. Let me know what you guys think it's going to be down below. Again, I think it's going to be some type of obstacle course that you have to fly through, and maybe you'll get more golden nugs from this. Maybe it'll be like a flying daily challenge, so you can do 2 daily challenges for 400 golden nuggets. And again, let me just clear this up. The admin did not tell me that. I do not know if the map is going to be an obstacle course. I don't know if that's even going to be a part of the map. I'm speculating on this part, but he did tell me it's going to be a 2-story map. So it's got to be either a cave or what I think it's going to be, this little like mountain thing. And if you think about it, if they took the lava away from the volcano area and put grass, then it would be a 2-story map as well. But the main thing about the map is he said it's going to be the biggest map in UGG so far. And I asked him, is it going to be bigger than UGGtopia? And he said yes. So from the lava area all the way to the back of the dinosaur structure on the mountain, it's going to be bigger than this whole area out here, which I don't know how they're going to do it. So 2 logistic problems. I did ask him about this and he didn't know for sure. So I can't give you any like solid evidence this is what's going to be happening. But if you don't know, the flying map is supposed to be coming out like around the 1st week of December. But they're also supposed to be adding some type of glacial map or like some type of snow map. They're supposed to be adding another ice map during Christmas or Christmas time. So I asked them, how are these 2 maps going to coincide if the one map's coming out the 1st week of December and the other map's coming out around Christmas time? Because I don't think that's enough time for a map to be out. And the perfect example is behind us, the Boneyard map. It closed down after Halloween time. So the Glacial map, he said that could be coming out around the end of December and going all the way through February, since that's technically going to be winter. And the flying map might come out around Thanksgiving, early December, so it has like 3 or 4 weeks to be out. So that's all the information I know about the flying dinosaur map so far. Hopefully we get more information in the future, but let's jump to what the flying could look like. I mean, if you guys don't already know, there is flying dinosaurs in the game. Somewhat. Let me show you. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Unk's out of breath. Give me a second. So basically, if you want to fly right now in game, fly in air quotations, obviously you're not flying. All you have to do is jump and crouch in real life. And a lot of people ask me, what does crouch in real life mean? You know, kind of just squats, do squats in the air. When you do that motion in real life, it like keeps you up in the air for a second. And it kind of works while you're off your dinosaur too. I'm actually out of breath from doing that. Give me a second. Oh, I need to go on runs more. My gosh, I need to start working out more. Ooh, this is a wake-up call. I'm getting to it right now. So, what is the flying going to look like? How are you going to be able to fly? Are you just going to be able to click B and just glide in the air? Now, I don't know 100%, but the admin said it could be one of these 2 ways. So, the first way is, you might know if you played Animal Blocks before, is when you jump in the air, you kind of just flap your arms really fastly and you'll gain speed and go upwards, and then when you put your arms out, you'll glide. Now, this is probably the most fun way to do it and the way I hope they add it into the game, But if you think about it, that's going to be so overpowered if you can just jump in the air, flap your arms, and fly. So the other way is going to be when you go to jump in the air with your pterodactyl thing, you're going to get a super jump. So you're going to jump twice as high as the other dinosaurs, and then you're going to be able to glide. Now, realistically, I think this is how they're going to add it into the game because, you know, all those mechanics are kind of there, and the gliding thing is, again, I'm not good with like the tech stuff. I don't know how to do video games, but a lot of video games have that gliding mechanic, so I'm pretty sure it's easy to do. But yeah, those are the two ways flying could be added into this game, and like I showed you, you can already fly. I don't know why we're waiting, guys. I don't want to spend too much time on this part because I don't really know 100%, but the admin did tell me these are two ways it could be added into the game. And yeah, that's all the information I have on the flying dinosaurs. If you guys think you know any information that I didn't say in this video, let me know down in the comments. If you have any questions too, you can leave those down in the comments as well, and hopefully I'll get to them. But yeah, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.